every time you find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back.
You know, honestly, there's not much I can say about Severance other than you need to fucking watch this show. It is so fantastic. I mean, the fact that it was directed by Ben Stiller is pretty awesome. I feel like I haven't seen him in anything since like Zoolander 2, but man, he is the most beautiful beacon of Christmas joy with that silvery fox mane that he has. It's just fantastic. But him and this, whoever the writer was, I forget, but they came up with this show, Severance, and it is just fantastic. I mean, fuck, man. It's only 9 episodes, but man, they're the best 9 episodes of TV I've seen in like a while. Not to mention that the opening sequence, the title sequence, is fucking insane. I mean, the sequence alone made me just want to finish the show already, because I was like, what the hell? I want to see all this play out. And it's, thankfully they got a second season coming, but man, the opening title sequence alone is just amazing. It's enthralling. You're just like, what is this? But so Severance follows this character Mark, who works for this company called Lumen, who undergoes this procedure called severance, hence the title of the show. But what it is it severs your memories pretty much from home life and work life, which is insane because it's only if you work for this company, obviously. So when you go to work, you forget everything about you and your life, when you were born, your birth date, your family, your relationships, your wife, your spouse, your child, anything, what car you drive, anything about your life, you forget the minute you go into work. And when you're at work, all you think about is work. But when you're at work, and after you leave work, you have no recollection of work, who your coworkers are, what you do, what you did, if you spilt coffee on yourself, if you punched your boss, you don't remember anything. Now, granted, this concept is amazing because a lot of people would probably be down for that shit, right? That's like working from home, not having to, or it's a lot better than working from home, because instead of bringing your work to your bullshit that you got at home, you're just severing your memories and you don't got to worry about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would rather not carry their baggage to work. Like people say, like, don't bring that shit to work. But also a lot of people would probably rather forget work when they're at home and not have to worry at all about work because you're not at work anymore. So the concept was very, very beautiful, very well fucking done. And the cast itself was phenomenal. I mean, I'm not a fan of Adam Scott that much. I haven't really liked a lot of the stuff he's been in, but fuck, man, I totally enjoyed his character in this show. Totally was for him. Totally was rooting for him. I thought it was just fantastic. I mean, the way that most of the characters have to play 2 personalities of the same character. Like, they're not switching bodies. They're just the same person without memories of whatever it was, whether it be work or home. So the way that they play these characters is fucking awesome. I mean, it just totally fits all the actors in this show. It is surreal. The funny thing is that it also features John Turturro and Christopher Walken, but John Turturro, that fool, the last thing you see him in is Batman. The Batman is like the Italian crime lord dude. So it's kind of funny seeing him here, like having like, relations with Christopher Walken. It's hilarious. It is so great. I was rooting for them too. I was like, fuck yeah, you guys better snog, man. Come on now. I want to see it. But, I thought it was so good. And, Patricia Arquette playing the villain. I guess she was kind of technically the villain. Oh, so good. I mean, she was such a bitch, but such a cool bitch. And then like by the end of the show, you're just like, what the fuck is this bitch's deal? Like, I'm so intrigued. I mean, compared to things like Chucky, when they did the Chucky TV series, granted it's already been, movies. A lot of people were excited for that. I was excited for that. I feel like this show did so much more with an original concept than Chucky did trying to make it an original show. Like, it was so well written, Severance. I am just so pleased. And I know that Chucky reference was just kind of rolled in there, but whatever. But yeah, you should definitely watch it. I think it was a fantastic show. I can't really talk much about it because I would ruin the show. Like, there's a lot of weird shit that goes on that you just really need to enjoy. And like I said, just know that this company does this procedure on people of the people's own free will. Like, it is of their own accord that they are doing this severance procedure, but it's just like, you don't really understand quite yet what they're doing at their job, but it's just like, man, can you imagine not knowing anything about you when you go to work and not knowing what you did at work? Like, it's just so wild. It is a great show. Congrats, Ben Stiller. I'm glad you're still out there doing stuff and writing and directing. That's fucking awesome. It's on Apple TV. Check it out when you have the chance, everyone. Severance, guaranteed. You won't you'll leave the show like I did. Like, wow, this is what television is all about. This is what shows and imagination is all about, you know. And the actor that plays one of the heads of security, Mr. Milchek, like that guy is the perfect example of like, hey man, you want to say BLM? Fine. But like this black dude, this nigga's kind of like, you feel for him in the beginning. You're like, he's just doing his job like everybody else, Severance. But then near the end of the show, you're like, man, fuck this dude. Like, you know, like, hell nah. I mean, fuck. And like I said, I for what it's worth, I guess I wish I could forget some of the shit I talk about on YouTube and just live a carefree life and not forget that the world's still turning and kind of fucked up. But oh well, can't do it. I don't know if I would get this procedure done. But like I said, check it out, Severance. It's awesome. You won't regret it. Thank you for watching. This has been Ghost from the Craig. You know, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Comment, tell me what you thought of it. If you watch it, just guaranteed you'll like it. If you don't, I just can't help you. But thank you so much for watching, and you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.